Okay. How to be reader. Part 1. Judging your leadership. Chapter 1. Your future as a reader. Everyone can probably remember an instance when a serious accident occurred, occurred and when someone at the scene was quickly able to control the situation in just the circumstances. You, too, in just circumstances, you, too, would probably be able to act just as quickly and apply and would not hesitate to do so. We know that situations often create the need for leadership and that individuals are able to read successfully. But leadership is not only concerned with special or unusual circumstances. In most situations, you have time to think carefully, and what you finally decide to do is based on your knowledge of people and the tools of leadership you possess. Leadership is demanded of us daily in our jobs, in community activities, and in our social lives. We must always be ready. An American poet once wrote that the qualities of a hero can be found within any average man. You will find that leadership is a subject which is very difficult to discuss with others. You can discuss the the weather or the latest fashions and the conversation will came will be calm enough. But if you talk about leadership, leadership, people generally become very excited. Just try to remember your political discussions, this excitement. In a good sign, people feel personally concerned with the subject of leadership, 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 because they really are. The problems of leadership, in one way or another, come close to all of us. Consider the example of the factory manager who has been trying to increase the efficiency of his factory. He makes a great effort, but he loses money each month. He cannot seem to get the full cooperation of his people. He has a ship, leadership problem. Parents have problems of leadership to deal with every day. The same is true of teachers, heads of community organizations, and business managers. In fact, it is true of everyone who now guides or expects to guide the activities of others. When the reader or manager has difficulty in dealing with his problems, all those who are under his supervision suffer too. Consider, for example, the workers don't they have problems? How they must hate their jobs when they have to work under the supervision of a man they dislike. Have you ever been inside a factory that is not very successful or deeply in debt? You cannot notice how tried, insecure, and lacking in confidence the workers appear. You can observe this in their movements, their words, and their acts. Good leadership is certainly of first importance when considering individual needs, just as protection and job satisfaction. However, it is valuable for another reason too. Think of the great discoveries and inventions of the past. Individuals were responsible for them, but the developments of our present age, such as discovery of new sources of of power, are different. They have become more and more to work of teams of men and women working as a group under skilled leadership. It is increasingly through the progress in our age. Our age is the result of people working in groups. This is the case whether the progress in toward the prevention of disease or the success of a large company or factory, but people qualified to lead groups are scarce. Toward successful leadership, sheep, sheep. In every case where you find weak leadership, you find that progress and achievements of objectives are limited. What is required to remove obstacles is a clearly organized leadership method. Once understood, the method serves as a ready tool in the hand of an able reader. The ideas discussed in The following chapters are based on an organized system of leadership. Some of the ideas may be new, others are as old as man, first gathering together in tribes under an in under an individual ruler. One thought should be made clear: there is nothing in these pages that dares to say that there is only one who of doing something. We do not say that you should forget anyone else's theories or forget what you have learned from your own experience. You must use your past as a guide, whether you have read people or followed the leadership of others. Examine the ideas and successions of others and compare them with what you yourself have observed. Then use your own judgment as to what will and will not be successful. Don't think of the process of improving leadership as a mental process. It is mental in the beginning, but the objective is to develop efficient attitudes and habits of leadership that finish the right answer and the right action at the right time. The leadership methods described in this book can become in time natural part of your leadership behavior. They will influence the way that you act when you are suddenly faced with a problem. Very important to the leadership with methods explained in this book is the qualifying of flexibility. That means the ability of the individual to change as the situation changes. No two people are the same, no two groups are the same, and no two situations are the same. You will be expected to deal with a problem according to its circumstances in each case. Above all else, this book is about you. It is concerned with the problems that you face in guiding the activities of others. The only purpose of the ideas and information presented here is to increase your leadership ability and to make your leaderships as effective as possible. Good leadership will help advance your personal success. It will also help your subordinates to obtain greater job satisfaction and accomplishment. It does not matter what your job is in the business, educational, or social world. The better reader you are, the more you will have to offer your company, your community, and your country. Đó, nhào thế.